everybody? We are back at it, called it Snack Attic, and we have the candy to boot. Up here in the RTR rig, we're getting ready to set up for the Lebanon car show. We started unloading some of our stuff already. In the last video, I told you guys we were gonna step inside the trailer and show you what it takes to set up one of these. Jaron, don't run. You can be part of it. Nobody hates you. Up front here, you can see a bunch of our merch and some of our things that we have here underneath the front deck. Some of this stuff here isn't for this exact show. We do shows all over the country, so sometimes we hop from place to place. Like this time, we haven't been back with this trailer out to Charlotte since we left Michigan. So some of this stuff here was good for Michigan, but we're not gonna sit up here for Lebanon. So if we go inside the trailer here, you can see we have some of these car covers laid out. That is because it rained on us in Michigan, so we had to let those dry out. We have our TV box here. Behind that, we have our grid walls where we hang our merch. Usually this area is used to just hold Jaron and I's camera equipment during the day. We got our table here, which sometimes holds the floor, but we have it holding some merch now. Up here, again, this is just for this event. You guys may have seen previously where Vaughn will show you around the comp rig and you have a lot of drawers and cabinets there specifically labeled. That's because that rig is only for that purpose. Whereas with the RTR rig, it serves a dual purpose. It will do the RTR events, it can do the electrified events, so it has to be a lot more versatile. And then of course, not everybody arrives on time, but they arrive in style. We got Mr. J Hip here.
We're here on time. 7:32, 2 minutes after. Perfect timing.
But he brought all the essentials. Ice,
the essentials.
Brought some more merch. Some of our new stuff is in here, so.
We got some stuff to share with the people.
Once we're ready to start unloading the cars here, Rob, as you can see, handsome Rob, can start dropping the gate here, and we'll start bringing all the cars off. This trailer here is a stacker, so we can fit 3 cars up top, 2 comfortably here on the bottom. We've done some Bronco events, so these things here will raise and lower so we can fit larger vehicles in here. I finally got a chance to break away from the booth there. We've been busy meeting people all day long. Ohio has been treating us really, really good. And one thing I love about Ohio is we have a large market for RTR owners here. We have Spec 5s, we have Spec 1s, we have Spec 3s. We have some of the rarest cars right here in Ohio. This car right here is a convertible. At the time this one was made, we hadn't had very many convertibles. I think in general right now, we maybe have 25 convertibles that have been built in the history of RTR. So to see a convertible is really, really rare. This Orange Fury, another rare color, right there. The Crimson, we only built 1 of those, and this is the only one in that color. Down here in the Eruption Green, we only built 1 of those Spec 3s in that color. So that's pretty awesome. If you guys have ever seen our website, if you guys were shopping around for a Spec 5 at one point in time or just wanted to know what was up, this was our photo car that you saw up there. So this is Jeremy Immon's vehicle. Him and the whole family came out. He's got the Bronco down there at that end as well. Of course, since this thing hasn't been back since Michigan, we still have Vaughn's demo car here. We also have the RTRX. We have a whole group of fans out here hanging out in front of the booth. We have the white car, which is Vaughn's personal Spec 3, and then we have the Mistachrome. This thing is looking so good, not just in the Ohio sun, but in any sun in general. And then down here past the RTR wheels, we have more owners. So we have a 650, we have a 550, and then down there we have a 197, which has had a few custom items tossed on there, but it's very rare to see one of these, especially with the original wheels. And then since this is a light team event, there's only 3 of us here. Well, 4 if you count handsome Rob. We got J.A. Ron out here. slinging the merch. It's not too often we see him behind the counter and not behind the camera, but it's great to see him trying some new things. Here we got the Ohio people posted up, came out. What's going on, yo?
Hey, come on, Jordan.
And here's my boy Brooks.
What's up?
So one cool thing about Brooks is he used to own RTR Spec 2 number 10. I own number 5. So we were kind of like car brothers, and this is the very first time we have ever met.
After all, it's been 7-8 years.
Yeah, dude.
It's unbelievable. So we had the only 2 driver blue Spec 2s.
Both of our cars are with new owners right now. You have Spec 3, or which
So I have
one, number 1?
Series 1, number 1.
Yep.
So super special, unique car. It doesn't look like the original Series 1 now. I've added some bits and bobs to it. May or may not have a little track damage done to it recently.
Hey.
Because that's how they're supposed to be driven.
Exactly. My Spec 5 10th anniversary is the same way. So one thing I love too about you and I is we got in with those very special vehicles with the RTR Spec 2s, and then we stayed within the family because of just our passion in general. I tell people all the time, I was an owner before I worked for the company. So like, I love this.
The only reason that I ever bought an RTR is because I built a BMW to drive on the track. Mike Peters in the
Mike,
Spec 2 serial number 1 silver car destroyed me the whole weekend with air conditioning on, not breaking a sweat. And next year I was like, I'm going to build a car to beat them because I couldn't afford an RTR at the time.
Yeah.
Come to behold, later on, I got a part of what is now known as a build buy program.
Yep.
A specialty thing that we both got into.
Yep.
And it was just such a cool, awesome experience to do that, to go to the shop, to hang out with all the guys. And it was like this whole dream come true.
I love it. This is what RTR is all about.
We have some of our owners getting ready to pack up like we did. We're all saying goodbye because we're one big happy family here. Just took a photo with Jaron and they're getting ready to start hitting the road. I love the way that car sounds. The next event that you guys can catch us at is going to be Mustang Week in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. We are going to be kicking off things Wednesday night with the retro meet at Suck Bang Blow. Come and see the whole Fun Haver crew out there as they are going to be doing drift demos. Vaughn and Ben Hobson are going to be out there. It's going to be fantastic. Then Thursday, we are going to be at K1 Speed, where you can go and race against Vaughn and Ben, as well as a couple other celebrities. I'll be there along with the rest of the RTR crew. Then Friday morning, come and hang out with Ben Hobson and Vaughn Gittin Jr. for coffee and donuts, courtesy of Mustang Week. And then we'll be hanging out the whole day there for the car show. I know that Vaughn and Ben will be signing autographs there. And then Friday night, we're heading back to the hangout to host an RTR event. And that one last year, I'm gonna tell you, it was off the chain. We had so much fun. The band was great. The vibes were good. The food was fantastic. And I know that you guys are gonna wanna be there for that one. We're gonna close it down on Saturday with the show. We'll be out and about talking to everybody, see what's going on. I love Mustang Week. This is one of the events that I look forward to every single year. So I am going to be down there having fun with all you guys, along with our new merch. We got Spec 5 merch. Not just the shirts, we have stickers and a few other things coming. At Mustang Week, we're gonna have some exclusive merch that is available only there to you guys, so make sure that if you're in the area, you definitely come out. You don't wanna miss out on any of this stuff. And again, thank you guys for helping us get over 10,000 subscribers, but Vaughn is at 150 and we need to start chasing him down. So if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Make sure to hit those bell notifications so you don't miss any of the cool stuff that we got coming up. And I will catch you guys in Myrtle.